Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Bushman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number, the forecast for the new moon that's occurring on September 14th or 15th, depending on where you live within the world. So before we break it down, I just want to mention that this is, of course, a general reading. If you're interested in a personalized reading where we'll take a look at your own personal numerology in a variety of ways, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. I would love to work with you. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Life path number 2. So this new moon could have a big impact on your home life. You are working with the energy of the 6 and you're working with the energy of the stork. So 6 energy puts the focus on home life or those very close relationships that are closest to our hearts. Can also bring in community. But I do find it interesting that stork energy is coming through as well. And so for some of you twos that are looking to, grow your family or have a baby, or, adopt or whatever the case may be, can also include pets though too, right? So if you're looking to bring in a new pet to the family, that can happen. But this feels very specific for for some of the twos who are looking to have children or again, like expand your family in some way. You could find out you're pregnant around this time, or you could be delivering a baby at this time, or you could be adopting, or that adoption could go through or something like that. So growing your family in some way. Big emphasis on that for those of you that are interested in that. And also this is a new moon, so like a new initiation, new start to something. And so, with stork energy, 6 energy, and the new moon, this is definitely a time where you could see your family life shift in a way that's new to you, that brings new circumstances or new events into your very close circle or your home environment. For some of you, it could be that you are moving locations or moving communities, changing communities, or meeting new people within the community and getting more involved within your community. That's possible as well. You could see finances change within your home environment. So like you or a partner changes jobs or gets a promotion, or for some it maybe gets laid off or something like that and has to find a different job, or starting a new business that you're working from home, something like that, where it's bringing in a different type of financial support. You could see that around this new moon. And again, remember, new moon, new initiations. And so it's something where you're really meant to be building something within the home, or with your close relationships. That's very possible as well. So big new starts for you all potentially. The other thing is relationships. As it comes to our more intimate relationships, you could see people enter into your life at this time who are like soul contracts, right? So very close friends, again, very close like community members, or a soulmate in the sense of like a romantic partnership could come in around this time, or a change in romantic partnerships. So it could be that like you are single and then you move into or you recently broke up with someone and now you're moving into another relationship or something like that. So some kind of change in status when it comes to our relationships. The other thing is there's potentially some new information coming in around the home around this time that will require you to take action and be decisive in taking that action. And to not really look outside the home for the answers. It's something where it's like meant to be sort of communicated and worked through with the people that are involved, and that's it. So what kind of comes to mind is like if you're married and you're having some kind of disagreement or some kind of conversation about something, right, that impacts your home life. This is not a time to reach out and talk to your parents or your brother or sister or whatever to get their opinion. It's meant to be dealt with within the home with that person, right? And not take it to the outside and involve other people that don't need to be involved in it. So that's coming in for some of you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Let's see. Anything else for this six energy that's really standing out? The other thing a lot of times that six energy can bring up, especially in a cycle and especially around a new moon, because this new moon is really pushing for some kind of new start, something fresh, new, a new direction. And so the six energy can bring up an opportunity to have a conversation about something where maybe it's been pushed under the carpet and we need to face it and deal with it. So I always say with a six cycle, it can bring the elephant into the room and that elephant's not leaving until it's dealt with. So if there's anything that you've been avoiding or haven't wanted to face, you could see it come to light now under this six energy in this new moon. And it's almost like with stork energy coming in, there's something being delivered. So some kind of message, some kind of information, some kind of whatever being delivered that sort of opens the door or opens those lines of communication to move through whatever needs to be moved through so that you can sort of step more into the vibration of the six, which is of honesty, truth, and love, right? So the six has a beautiful way of bubbling up to the surface what is not in alignment with that vibration of love, truth, and honesty. So again, if there's anything you want to sort of share before it gets shared for you, this would be a good time to do it. So that you can work through it, right? And so that both people involved in that situation can move forward in a healthy way. That's the ultimate goal of the six, is to have that peace, love, and harmony through all involved's efforts, right? So it's always moving us towards the highest good of all involved, basically. No deception, no lies, that sort of thing. Beautiful energy though overall, but I would say this is a great time to take initiation if you've been looking at, again, changing homes, changing communities, moving, buying or selling, having, a baby, starting a family, growing your family, et cetera, et cetera. This can be a great time for that, or getting a pet, that sort of thing. This would also be a really beautiful energy to get married under as well. So if that's happening, then congratulations, and or to take your relationship to the next level, right? It doesn't have to be that type of commitment if that's not something either of you are interested in, but it could be like moving in together, or again, just changing your status in some way. So beautiful energy. The big thing that I would say with this is be discerning, make the decisions, whatever those decisions need to be, with the people who are involved within the situation without bringing in anybody from the outside. Because when we bring in people from the outside, it convolutes the situation and gets messy, or it can get messy. So with this energy, if there's a conversation that needs to be had, have it with the person that it needs to be had with, not with people outside of that connection. Okay? Beautiful energy for you all. I hope it's a wonderful new moon. Take care. Bye for now.